Bam! We got 1 puck. Can I get 10 bucks for 1 puck? Can I get 10 bucks? I need 10 bucks. I'm going to get 10 bucks. Hey! Sold a Z. Ooh, I didn't like any of that.
No? It was for 10 bucks.
10 pucks?
Yeah.
Wow, 9 pucks given.
Yeah.
That was like when we did our first video game review. Corn's like, NHL 17?
I'm objective.
This is a 9 out of 10.
I did like it a lot.
Was not a 9 out of 10. Anyways, we're not here to discuss game reviews. We're here for product reviews almost.
Darn right.
It's another episode of Bin Boys. We know the theme that you saw there on the thumbnail and in the title. It is about Connor Bedard products. But of course, we always have more than just that.
Yeah.
It's not going to be the same as last time where we went out and made a challenge out of it because we don't have quite enough time to set that up. But we definitely wanted to still do another one of these. So now we're just going to laugh at things on the internet because I still feel like at the heart of it, that's always what's the most fun of this, you know?
Right?
It's a signed Gretzky rookie card. No ruse here. Do you want to start? That's the real thing.
We're
just
off.
We're just gonna go item for item here. Here's the ground rules. You do have to purchase one of the items that you show. One of them you have to at least attempt to purchase because you might be bidding. It could be anything from eBay to Facebook Marketplace to Sideline Swap to Kijiji.
I gotta say, a little spoiler alert, I have already bid on one of my items. I have found something that I have considered, to steal Z's term that he uses for collecting shoes, a bit of a grail for me.
Wow. Funny, I don't say it for shoes as much as I'd say it for like football shirts or soccer shirts.
But I've heard you say it for shoes, because when you were deciding, you were like, I gotta dial back on the shoe purchases. You were like, I'm gonna get 3 grails and then I'm gonna stop.
And then I continued buying shoes.
Yeah, you kept buying shoes.
You got the J's with an Air Max bottom, man.
It did not work. But I have those grails.
That's all you need.
No, actually, literally it wasn't.
Yeah, it wasn't all you need.
It didn't satiate anything.
Oh, about the coconut.
No, I guess what I meant was all you needed was an excuse to buy some
Oh,
grails.
yeah.
And then
it
you're
worked.
back to business.
Yeah. I wasn't upset.
Regularly scheduled programming.
Of course, we don't know how to pronounce that.
Yeah.
All right, start off. What do you got?
So my number 1 item, should I just send you the link?
Yeah, so I can check it out on my own screen here.
I sent him garbage.
That's garbage. That's what he said to me the last time if you try to buy these cutouts.
If I'm being honest, it's kind of garbage.
This is just might as well be called Cardboard Boys because every single time we have something to do with these. First off, whoever stole these, where did you steal them from? Your local Hyundai dealer, most likely.
Yeah,
like, hey, I really want to try this car out. Can you get the keys for it? Dipped out of the dealership.
Will you please just leave?
No, I want this.
So it says $60 on the thing. I only just now realized that that's a lie. They're asking for $200.
Sorry, so what's
for the
the
Connor Bedard cutout?
What's the
and then there's a
60?
little Stanley Cup thing on the side.
That's not even 60, is it?
That one's for 60. Or both for $235.
The
you
cup-
gotta buy in bulk.
The cup is offensive because it's not even really 3D. It's like a cross section where from most angles it looks like by the way, the picture they took, it's at one of those angles.
Looks like I might say every single angle it looks like.
It looks bad.
Or in another way, looks like garbage.
Yes. The craziest thing about this too, pretty decent living room. And you've mucked it up with all this stuff. Yeah. Your wife or husband, whoever you are selling this, they're
Someone
pissed.
was mad you brought this home.
Someone's pissed.
Also, they couldn't like cut out the white space between his legs. Like, it's not even giving me some form of like suspended belief that I can think like, oh, he's in the room.
Yeah, you know, you wake the kids up on Christmas, it's like, oh my God, kids, look who's here. Hyundai Bedard. That's not him.
Look, the right side of his head is cut out well, and then the left side is not.
They gave up.
Yeah.
Just like you should give up on this listing. I'm going to start with my lowest item. So everyone wants to connect with their favorite players, their favorite teams. Obviously, one clear way to do that is through pro stock stuff. Well, what gets you closer than sharing slides? That's gross.
I'll tell you one thing that can get you closer is if you can get foot fungus from the slide. That would be ideal.
What better way to get athlete's foot than from an athlete's foot?
A pro athlete.
You have pro athlete foot. If your doctor said, like, sir, you have athlete's foot? No. I have pro athlete's foot from Zach Benson.
Who's 75 on the team?
Is that Clifton?
Kind of rude. They couldn't even have, like, they didn't throw the name in anywhere.
I
Actually,
knew your
they
name
have a whole bunch. So does that mean, like, the team must have just sold them in bulk to this website?
Totally. And then they have decided that Zach Benson's in particular is worth $70 US.
It'd be sick if there was like a Matty Savoy one in here.
The thing is, you could also trade those slides for a third line center.
The tough thing about this is it's a normal slide.
So normal.
And like it looks like just a sticker that they put on the bottom
it's not
of the
like
slide.
actual pro stock, like, ooh, it's stitched in or something. Like some guy with a label maker.
I can't really complain.
No, you can't.
This won me a challenge.
That was bogus.
This is a sticker.
That was bogus.
It wasn't bogus. You got a Marion Gaborik sock.
Marion Gaborik was my favorite player growing up.
Wouldn't you want his socks?
We discussed it after. I think Jesse was here, and he said, honestly, if that was here, I think you would have had less of a chance.
Really? He was
Because
on
the thought of the sock was like, oh, that is pretty
That's cool. And then he
once
saw
it was-
that that's a sock.
Exactly.
Yeah. And these are slides.
Yeah.
And we're not buying them. I
We're
don't
not
think.
buying
I don't think.
Okay, let's go on to the next thing. But also, this was a Connor Bedard thing. What is this?
I told you we're starting up. I said that before. We're starting with some of the sillier stuff.
Oh, we're starting with
Yeah.
some of
We
the
will
silly
get
stuff.
to
Okay,
Connor
okay.
Bedard stuff. I have one to tee up the Bedard thing.
Okay.
Okay. It's not a Bedard item. People are obsessed to another degree about obviously like whoever the next one is and getting all the stuff. And you want to get it early. Someone waited for this one. For the low price of $1,800 US, you could buy Wayne Gretzky's yearbook. It's not signed by him or anything. It just happens to be the yearbook that he's in.
Gotta say something? His name's spelled wrong.
I feel like we knew that too. I feel like that's been said before.
Really?
Yeah. The dude below him has an elite name. Alfonso Cremonizzi? That'd be kind of cool though. You went to school with Wayne Gretzky? Here's the thing. That yearbook's $1,800. I actually did try to see if someone on eBay was trying to sell Connor Bedard's yearbook. Wouldn't have bought it. That's creepy. But I was curious if someone's already trying that nonsense. They're not though.
The one thing I will say, if you were Nardwar, this would be a good way to like get your stuff. People are always like, how's he getting all this information?
How do you keep your pants up when you're performing? It's incredible.
Belt.
Okay, so should I send you my next one?
Yes.
It is a Connor Bedard game-used stick. So it comes with an autograph on it, used in his rookie season.
How many shifts?
Like when you order from the NHL auction site, sometimes they'll tell you what game it was used in. I don't see anything on this one, which is a little disappointing, honestly. Might be because he used it for several games, though. But sometimes they'll say it
That's
like...
even better then.
Yes, but...
No goals.
If it's associated with a goal, they'll tell you.
So this is a no-goal stick.
Kind of a bum-ass stick. I'm going to guess, this is a prediction for the rest of his career, I'm going to guess 70% of the sticks he uses, he scores with.
And you have one of the ones that he didn't, if you buy this.
It's kind of cool. If there's less of those, they're more rare. Because then you can
I
kind
don't
of
know if
think...
that's how pressing people
You,
works.
well, you can kind of think like, hey, still a couple goals in this one, you know? Would it be weird to use it?
Yes. Why are you buying a player stuff to use if it's someone like that? If it's like, oh, you know, those after, you know, season sales where
Yeah,
you just
yeah.
can get pro stock and maybe it was just close to the price of like either like a regular stick or less or even
What
just
if
a
it was
little
a
bit more.
$500 one of exactly what you're talking about?
Connor Bedard?
No, just like a stick.
Connor
of-
Clifton.
Yeah, exactly, for you.
So
like a
like
Zach
Connor Clifton.
Benson stick.
As a Victor Olofsson stick.
They do AHL ones?
I hate this guy. He signed to the Golden Knights. Whatever. Before I get to my first Connor Bedard item, I have more items that are not his, but tell a story of Connor Bedard at the same time. It's a lot of pressure to be the next one. Well, some people, they obviously live up to that. You can cash in on their merch. Other people, they're picked first overall. And after a few years, once you realize they weren't the next one, merch is not that expensive. This is a game-worn and signed Alexander Daigle Flyers jersey.
Alexander Dag.
Dag, pardon. I keep doing that. Daigle, bagel. $700 US. The man actually sweating that. And it's signed. It's worth less than Gretzky's yearbook.
Well, it depends if somebody buys Gretzky's yearbook. But
Which no one should. That's weird.
this is kind of sick. Like, if I was a Flyers fan, I'd
This is a
I'd
sick
get it.
jersey.
That's one of those ones that, like, I think it's funny to wear to a game. You'll get a lot of comments like, whoa, blah, blah, blah.
Yep, good conversation starter. It's not even the team he was drafted by, obviously, because he was drafted by the
Senators.
Senators. It's the second team he went to.
Yeah, and wasn't good for.
He obviously, first overall pick, a lot of pressure. He played 600 games in the NHL. I feel like I never really thought about
Yeah,
that.
people really laid into him as, like, a bust.
The
but
bust.
He put up 51 points twice in an NHL season, which, like, that's pretty good. He was not good for the Flyers, honestly. But also, part of it is kind of, it seems like injury problems.
Dude, he played for the Wild.
Oh, he put up 51 points 3 times.
Yeah.
I do think it's cool, but
Yes.
only for Flyers fans. Other fan bases, don't buy this.
I'm not a Flyers fan, so I'm not buying it.
Not sold. I actually did realize I did have another fun one.
You got a fun one? Okay, well, a fun one, and then we go back. We'll
Don't-
stay on Bedard.
Don't look at my
after that.
screen.
Yeah,
I know
well,
you keep trying.
The thing is, I have another fun one after that if you want.
So, if you click on that, you'll see that it's a very oddly titled thing.
Kirill Kaprizov Central Division autographed Alexander event used jersey from the breakaway shot competition during the 2022 NHL All-Star Skills Challenge on February 4th, 2022.
That was a mouthful.
Kirill Kaprizov autographed
Signed
this
OV
one.
jersey. So like he used it in the competition.
Oh yeah, because he pretended to be him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly. So I just think that's like such
That's
a
cool.
rare item that it's funny that this is.
That's kind of low, actually.
Yeah, it's selling for less than the Connor Bedard stick, which I thought was a little nuts. But
This is worth. That should be worth more. I agree. This is cooler.
maybe it's just because like Kaprizov had a bit of a down year, so like people aren't as excited about him.
So buy it low.
Right? This could be a big value item. Especially imagine like Ovi scores $8.95 and puts on a Kaprizov jersey. Yeah! This thing shoots through the roof.
He's gonna look to the rafters and be like, "Oh my god,
Kirill!
Kirill!" I think he knows how to pronounce his name.
Nah, he doesn't know.
Okay, $3,000. You're buying?
Nope.
Okay.
Thought it was odd.
We're just doing fun odd ones because I got one really fun odd one. And then we go back to Bedard. We have Bedard items in here. We'll go back to the theme. Don't look. You're looking. I can see.
Sorry, I am consistently looking.
He's addicted to finding out before. Some things are priced to sell. Some things are priced to joke and get attention. And you got our attention. Because on eBay, for the low, low price of $2,200,000, you can get a factory error misprint fleece blanket. That's right.
I'm trying to find the error.
It does not say Rangers. It says Rainbers.
See, that's interesting too because I feel like the G is part of what makes it sound like rain. Because like
Ranbers.
yeah, now I feel like that becomes Rambers.
All caps. Blanket is in excellent condition. And it better be.
Other than the massive error.
Do they at least try to explain the price? Let's see.
I'm gonna make an offer, $10.
He's doing it.
Thoughts?
Yeah.
I don't want it.
I kind of want $10. I'd take it.
Okay, make an offer.
The New York Rangers crest is a factory spelling error, making this one of a kind beyond rare collectible of the 2024 President's Trophy winners. That's what they're known for? That's what they're known for.
This was headlines on all the sports sections in New York. Mark Messier said, "We will win."
The 2024 President's
Especially-
Trophy. They've won the cup!
I guarantee. Will you stop saying that?
The original 6 team, and that's an original 6 blanket.
And this is probably from 1994. It looks so old.
I'm curious, what else is this guy selling? A beach house in Idaho?
Ooh, old Cooper helmets.
That's terrifying.
Psycho looking.
I don't like that at all.
Very
Is that the
creepy.
scariest mask of all time?
Maybe.
$100 though.
Somebody's about to match this guy's freak.
Is somebody gonna match my freak?
Okay.
Garbage.
Yeah, that was garbage for sure.
I'm gonna put in an offer. $60 shipping for a blanket? What are we doing here? I'm offering a single dollar to this guy because the shipping is so bad. I'll let you know if they counter offer inventory.
I'm sure they will be pleased that someone actually showed interest in their garbage. Okay, back to Connor Bedard.
He might have slept in this blanket.
He might even have subscribed to the new BarDown channel. Or not. But you can, and we'd really appreciate if you would.
Sent you it.
It's a game used net cord, gold, Connor Bedard card. A lot of the collectibles are gonna be cards.
Yeah.
You know, that's like the modern thing, and it's kind of weird because I'm like, how many people care about cards actually? But other than pure collectors, how many regular everyday people are like, I want to connect with my favorite athlete and I'm gonna buy a card? I feel like that's so rare now.
Yeah, because they're so much more accessible.
Way more. They make 60 versions of everything.
Yeah.
Tell you it's rare by just making 5 of them when they could have made 500,000 of them.
Yeah.
Like how many nets has this guy scored into?
No, but
and
to be
this is
fair,
worth 100,000. Oh, it's got
it's-
puck mark.
And so this isn't actually from him scoring. It's just it's the net from
That's
his
worse.
first NHL hockey game. Seems expensive.
It's a bit expensive. Like that's the price if he breaks Gretzky's record.
Yeah.
Like what's the real ceiling on that? If you spend 100,000, like what's the room for growth on that?
I can't really shrug my shoulders at the price because I don't really know a comp.
You can shrug your shoulders. I don't have a comp for the $2 million blanket, and I'm pretty certain it's not worth that.
Yeah, you're right. That could be $2 million.
Obviously, there's that crazy hunt for the card that was worth like $1 million. We had Rosie in here, the goalie for the Toronto Rock, huge card collector. He found 2 Connor Bedard Young Guns in this room. He only had to open an entire crate, which made me feel a lot better about not buying cards, by the way, because I was like, I just watched this man open a crate and he got 2,
Yeah.
which was still
Tough game.
actually good luck. Some people got 0 out of that. Anyways, that card I think eventually got found. I don't know. Someone out there. I've done my research.
I don't know. Imagine a judge said that.
So this is an exclusive where it's numbered, and just because the number is his jersey number,
That's kind of sick.
it's now
Almost $300,000 Canadian.
$200,000 US. Just because it's numbered. Like if you wanted the
Is it a
exact
perfect 10? It doesn't say what the rating is.
the exact same card, just like with a different number, is worth 200,000 less almost.
Nah, I can support that.
Okay, then buy it. Then buy it. That's the best way to show that you support it.
I have 200 grand.
Yeah.
This may be the best card in this entire product behind the gold outburst.
He's decided.
He's trying to sell it. I feel like this is just someone going like, this could be my ticket.
Yeah, I wanted the gold card. I didn't get it. I could still get someone here.
You just gotta find one person to match your freak.
Not me.
Okay, I have a final item. This is the item that I have bid on.
Ooh.
And I will say right now, we are gonna make a live counter offer because I received a counter to my offer.
Wow. If you've already bid on it, means you're really excited. You really didn't want to lose the item.
I said I consider it a grail.
If you know Corwin, he's been looking for this. This man phoned the team.
DM'd. I don't speak.
Not as cool of a story.
Swiss.
So is this the actual jersey from his year there?
It is.
How much would this have cost you if you just timed it out properly and we're like, oh, he could be a Leafs prospect? Like $100
I'd
bucks?
guess a couple $100 or something.
So it's not like a terrible upsell because you cannot find this exact jersey.
So that was the whole thing. Is when I DM'd them, the whole thing was like, even if you have a blank jersey from this year that I can then add stuff to, because the problem is...
This is screen printed though.
Is it?
Who would even do this for you?
Yeah, I guess.
It's up here for $900 Canadian, $650 US. What was your first counter offer?
So my first counter offer was $600.
Canadian. That's actually still a lot of money.
Yes, but it's something I search for this multiple times a month, like for years. And by the way, most ones that are available are usually between
like
$3,000 to $5,000 because
and this is not even game used.
Yeah, this one's not game used, but most of them are.
Oh.
Because those are the only ones that are really available.
Because they probably don't. I feel like I don't know. Let us know if you're watching from Europe, but like, do they sell that many jerseys? Like as far as like, this seems rare.
And yeah, sorry. So the other thing I was saying is the reason I was DMing them about this year is because the sponsors changed it.
You want the exact
You want the
one.
exact year that he had it with all the proper sponsors, with all the stuff.
Because it's a time capsule. It's kind of part of it. I mean, this is also what leads to bad decision making, like bidding $600 on it.
I said 600, they said 800. Now it's on me.
800's crazy, man.
Oh, I'm definitely not doing 800.
You
I thought
six
I
is
might,
what, 650?
I might go 650. The one other concern is it's an XL.
I think you're fine with an XL, especially if you're wearing like over a hoodie or something like that, which is hilarious that like all hockey jerseys, you're like, it'll be over a hoodie. It'll be over a hoodie.
Okay.
That's a lot of money. But we're not the, oh, that's a lot of money, boys.
Offer boys.
We're the put in a cheeky offer, boys.
Yeah. Always have been.
Good luck to you, man.
Thank you, sir.
Don't look at my screen.
Sorry.
On Connor Bedard items again, one more time. Someone's trying to ruse someone by getting a magazine graded. For $950, you could get...
That's kind of cool.
You want to know how much that magazine costs if you just don't have that frame in the grading?
Yeah, like $50.
20.
I'm not saying I'd buy it.
25. 20. There's so many. If I just don't give me your, oh, cool, it's not graded. What I want is graded.
It's good condition.
People collect anything, like football shirts.
Yeah.
Or Swiss hockey jerseys.
Yeah, we cannot say anything anymore.
Yeah.
I just bid $650 on
That's
Matthew's Swiss jersey.
Sometimes when you send that offer in and like the blood's rush to your head, you're like, okay. And about 10 minutes in, you're like, really hope he does not accept that.
No, I don't feel like that.
Okay.
I strongly feel like I'm gonna love this thing.
All right, I have not bought anything, but I don't really want any of this stuff.
See, that's the thing. You gotta find something you want. I'm so hyped on this.
Like the thing is, the materials are just like not good. Like that is a cheap jersey. Oh, quality back in the day is even better. This is like some screen printed garbage.
Brother got the baby blue goddamn cat cord.
Some of the jerseys that they sell you, the fan jerseys from the European leagues, are not up to snuff in quality. For $700 almost, this thing's not even stitched.
Yeah, but the collar looks kind of sick.
That thing's getting bacon neck like no other. He's gonna be wearing it like this.
The jersey's sick.
You know it. Look, on the words, it's the same material as over here because there's no stitching. It's just flat.
Nah, it's baked in, okay? It's even better.
All right, my last item, I will be purchasing this.
Really?
Yes.
So you just looked up and you found it?
I did, because I gotta get something, but I don't want Zach Benson slides.
Connor Bedard slides.
Since we've been discussing cards, you know, buying low, selling high, I'm buying low on this guy. I'm buying a Victor Olofsson Upper Deck Young Guns PSA 10 mint.
This is how you want to go out, eh? You were like, yeah, Victor Olofsson perfect mint.
Does that not sum up this series?
I just put a $650
That's
bid on
crazy,
jersey.
man! $600 for a screen printed jersey? It looks like it was used at a ball hockey tournament. No quality to be found in that product. It's garbage.
Tough. Well, I bid, so we'll find out
Yo,
if you accept.
It's so cool though.
Did I make a mistake? I got too caught up in the moment.
No, it is cool though.
My thing is,
It is cool. It's just garbage.
It's
to me.
never available. Like, I look for it constantly.
Garbage day!
It's time to hear those 3 words our wallets fear.
Buy it
now.
Bid now.
Bid now for him.
I don't know. I'm still into it. I love it. I love the jersey. You can buy that pocket change.
Compared to that, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's mine.
Congrats.
PSA 10.
That's garbage.
I take my hand back.
You know, you joined in on that. The bin stands for garbage.
In this series,
Garbage bin boys.